Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines. I know I don't upload these as often anymore as I did in the past. Simply due to the fact that it's a long series now, it's a long running series, longer episodes, and it might not be for everybody, and I respect that. So, for that reason, I don't upload it as often as I did in the past. It's usually like once a week or so, which to me is fine. Like, that sounds like it's empty. Oh, these are empty? Well, that is great. Now, let's delete these fuckers. Yes, there we go. They cause a shit ton of pollution. I don't like it, even though this entire industry causes a shit ton of pollution. But hey, I don't really care about that. And we're gonna replace it with a super recycling center, which has a big ass capacity compared to this thing. So yeah, we're gonna put you in here, and you're gonna be a super recycling center, a giant capacity. We might also get a second one into Ortopia, simply because it's quite nice to have around, and we need a lot of, for the incineration, we need a lot of good status. I think this is all still a giant mess. Like, this place is still doomed to die. Because it's bad. Like, I mean, the traffic is not that bad, to be honest. It seems to be flowing pretty okay-ish. Like, at some points, it might be a little bit less. I mean, this is the busiest part of town, probably. But we did change it in a good way by making this the way into this town and this the way sort of out, I suppose. I think that sort of makes sense. I hope so. Like, I don't quite know. We might make this into a one-way road. That might actually help, like, an awful lot. And then this can be a one-way road. And this can be a normal road. I don't fucking know. I think it's fine. So I'm just gonna leave it and fast forward. We've got shit ton of money. We're making a shit ton of money. Sorry, again, my monitor is pretty big, so sometimes it's difficult for me to actually look at how much I own and make. But it's fine. Of course, the Lakefield FC football stadium. Oh, a good amount of visitors last weekend. That is pretty cool. Now, today, instead of building roads and doing all that shit, we're gonna finally expand this city a little bit, because it has needed to happen for some time, and we have not been able to do so. We've not been able to go ahead and fix that. So first off, we're gonna connect this to the road right here, because why the fuck? Oh no, wait, that needs to be a one-way road, obviously, because we don't want people to go into town in this way. That will cause mayhem, like lots and lots of mayhem. This is gonna be a one-way road into town. Nope, you can't do that. It's a one-way road into town, because obviously this leads to over here and eventually into this place, which is not the best choice I've made. I should have just connected up to here, because now, oh god, there seems to be some problems with the water connection. Yeah, the water availability is low. Yeah, well, that can be resolved easily by adding a bunch of these. There you go. Again, plenty of money, so the investment is not a problem whatsoever. There we go. That should fix it for now. Sewage is also becoming a slight bit of a problem. These are water treatment plants, which we will place right there as well. I don't like the water treatment plants. They make my river look shit, but hey, that's fine. As soon as we get a lake, like, we could put him in this lake, pollute this lake, and keep the river clean. How about that? Shall we pollute the lake? I think that's a good idea. Let's pollute the lake. I paused the game, and we're gonna replace these, and we're gonna pollute the entire lake. I mean, this place does not care whatsoever anyway, right? I mean, everything in here is a shithole already. So we're gonna replace all of them. Oh, how great to be alive. There you go. Can we fit you in somewhere? Oh, we'll fit you in right there. It's just a bunch of them. There's not a lot, but we'll fit them in. And we'll make sure they feel right at home. Can you be placed over here without knocking that building over? No, you can't. So I'm just going to place you here. That's totally fine. And hopefully now this river is going to go clean and sprinkly once again. So people don't come to visit this place. No one's interested in this in little Dubai. So they'll just go to the town and see that the river is nice and clean, and tourists are going to swim in it and they're going to love and enjoy it very, very much. Well, we actually know how polluted the damn thing is, and we're going to be like, heh, idiots. You don't even know. You don't even want to know. Because it's not actually polluted. This thing now is going to be polluted. So yeah, that's going to be totally amazingly fine. There you go. We're going to connect you up to there, because that didn't really work that well. There you go. Well, will this work? Will it still be enough for the sewage? It works. It does. And now obviously there's no problem whatsoever by connecting this, because the river is going to be very clean. There's going to be no problem whatsoever. There seem to be problems with power as well. But what and why? I can't really tell. Is it the lack of connection between these? I think that's the problem. Yeah, that was the problem. Fixed it. Okay, yeah, we got Stinky Village. Now, on to what I was actually gonna do. We still need to change this, because this, it doesn't really work. It goes into town over here. Well, this can't be the main way in. So, while it sounds like a good idea, I'm not gonna let it. Even though it might help because of the busyness that's coming up from this road. There's a lot of people probably coming in and out. I don't really know. It seems to be working well, and why change the winning formula? That's what I'm thinking. The reason why, and there you go, there you got my answer, is because this is, when the city really gets big, like this is going to be the main entrance, and the main entrance cannot be through one of these small areas in the city. So that's the main reason why, and that's why we are gonna go ahead and fix it and make sure that they get in on this road, which is the main big road they're able to use and get on and go to the city and go to the whereabouts and whatnot. But anyway, enough rambling. There you go. We're gonna place some houses here. And I say that we're actually gonna place some of these. People need commercial areas, so why disappoint them? Let's place commercial areas. There you go. We might actually what we might actually do is replace all of these with this. What's it called? High density. That was the name, obviously. With some high density commercial. It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm tired. Forgive me. We might actually do that because they look nicer, don't they? Like this can be like a rich part of town. I don't know. We're just gonna let's just keep it that way. Except for the edges right here. I do want the edges to be high density because that's just cooler. I think that's just cooler. So there we go. We're gonna do that. We're gonna change those into high density. These things can go. There's no way. I don't know how they got there, but they're not supposed to be there. That's all I know. There you go. So we're gonna replace it with that. And then obviously, we don't want any people to be here. We don't want people parked in here because this is the main road towards that big road which will connect up to the big roundabout, of which you can go literally everywhere in this city. Which is working out pretty okay, if I might say so myself. I'm really thinking it looks I'm thinking it looks really nice. We're gonna pump these up with high density as well. We need, oh no, shit. There you go. This is all gonna be high density commercial in here as well, even though I doubt it. I really want to have that because look at that. It's a bit busy. It's a bit tad busy in here. But hey, who am I to judge? We're just gonna plunk them down right here and fill up this area as well, because that's what we need. That's what we need to do. We need to fill up this area and make sure there are shops everywhere to use for the people who come to watch a game of football. Over here as well. We're gonna place them over here as well and over here. It's gonna look amazing. It's a bit busy here now though. Look at this. All these people are getting into the stadium. And there's no... Okay. Oh look, there's a shit ton of people over there. Look at that. Wait. Wait, can you see that? Let me just go to this... Oh, they're all over... Oh god. This moves a bit fast. Oh yeah, there you go. Pressing shift helps. Look at that, inside the stadium. There's a shit ton of people here because this is just an open area. It's a lie. It's an illusion. People are hiding here from my taxes. You will still need to pay them. Bunch of cocksuckers. There you go. Oh god, the money we're making is up through the roof. Literally, it just keeps going. Wow, look at this building. The company. Look at that. That is the most beautiful building I have ever seen in this game. I think it's there a couple of times as well. Yeah, I love these skyscrapers. They look so gorgeous. They really add a lot to this game. Like, they really make it look really beautiful. I like that. Oh god, I pressed the wrong thing. There we go. We're gonna... I think we're gonna go ahead and place a road over here as well. Just a dead end. Nothing too special. And we're gonna go over here and place one, if we can, underneath. No, underneath is not gonna work. That's a shame. Well, It's gonna have to do. There we go. And we're gonna fill this place up as well. And then is there a way? Is there any sort of way we can go about this? Or we can go like this. We can go underneath, I suppose. No? Not even underneath? Ah, we can go underneath. Why is it flickering? There you go. That's better. There you go. We're gonna make sure you work. We're gonna go through the underground. And get back up right there. To fill up this area as well. Perfect. Now, is there water here? I think so. There actually is. That is awesome. I never had the idea that actually would work. It does, which is great. There you go. We're going to fill this in as well. Because we need this area to be full with buildings and companies and people developing their companies and stuff. So we're going to fill this all up with new skyscrapers and companies, which will be amazing. We can also place some parks because we're losing people as well. So we're going to have to place. What is this? Oh, those are the props, which I really, really like. Okay, so there we go. We're going to take a look into all of these parks. What have we got? We've got a small agricultural fields, car parks. I'm not really interested in those. I would like some of these like smaller parks to be placed in some areas, even though we don't have a lot of them. Obviously, we've got a ferry wheel, which will be awesome if we could get it into the right place. It will look really cool. It fits over here. It's gonna delete one of the path, and it's next to a cemetery. I don't think placing a ferry wheel next to a cemetery is gonna be a very good idea. I'm not the one to judge, probably, but I think that's not how it works, and that's not a very good idea. So, let's just not go ahead and do that. We have to place some parks, though, because parks are important, and people would like to see some parks in this place, because it makes it a whole lot happier. And that's what we want, obviously. So we're gonna need a small park, and we're gonna need to place it, I don't know, fucking over here. We'll just do that. We'll just place it right here, at the end of it. Even though it seems like the morale in here is pretty high up already. Don't know how that works, because there's no parks or anything whatsoever. People seem to be happy, so that's fine by me. We'll also place one over here, just because people seem to like it. It makes people happier. I mean, people here are not happy. They're not happy whatsoever, and they probably never will be. So we're just gonna place a park over here to maybe make them a little bit more happy. It's not gonna make them very happy. That's fine by me. Ortopia, there's a lot of abandoned buildings. There should be fire departments, so I don't know why all of these buildings still keep dying from fires. Hell, I will never be able to tell how this game works, actually. It's never gonna happen. Let me see. What else can we do to fill up this area? I mean, we can replace. We can get a road in here. That will work. We can just get a road in here, which will lead over here, and also over here, and fill it up with companies. There we go. And maybe connect back up there. Could we do that? There we go. We could do that. We're gonna do that. That's gonna be amazing. This will not like fill up immediately because there's no big demand for companies at the moment. But eventually it will fill up. It will fill up these empty areas a bit because these feel a bit empty. When everything's filled up, it makes it look so much cooler. Now we need new living space. We need more people in this place as well. So that's probably what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an intersection right here, which will lead out to this place. And this place will go on and continue to go over here, straight ahead, and turn into a new place to live. I'm not exactly sure how though. I'm not actually sure how big we want to get it and stuff. I think this is about this is a good length. This is about a good length, I think. This is very busy as well. We might have to upgrade these as well, eventually. I think it sounds like a good idea to just upgrade these buildings. Can we do the entire way? No, we can't. What's in here then? What's in here? Why am I not seeing? Oh well, we'll fix it later. God damn it! It's so mad busy in here. It's unbelievable. Okay, well this road will connect up to here, and we don't want any traffic lights there because traffic lights are forbidden. They are doomed to fuck up your entire city. Well, they don't fuck it up, but they make it so much slower, and it's really annoying. We're gonna get a straight crossing right there. Let's see what else do we want. No wait, we're gonna upgrade that to one of these. There's gonna be just like over here. There's gonna be a straight crossing Right there. There you go. That's what I'm on about. Because we already have to think about the amount of traffic that we're going to generate in this place. So now we should be able to handle that, I think. And from there on, we can get these smaller streets, which will lead up to fill up everything. Starting with over here. There you go. And then I think it's here. No, it's one to the right. There you go. To the left, I meant, obviously. I know the difference between left and right. Don't judge me! There you go. God, I love this game. I don't know, I just love city builders. I can't get enough of them. And fill it up with this. There you go. That should do the trick. And then in between here, I don't know, we can have like... That's a good question. A little park area? I think that will work. And we'll just get a road in here as well. That works. Then, now, the only thing we need here at the moment is people. We need more people, we need more houses. That's what we're in for. That's what people would like to see. Because we need more people, because the amount of citizens in this town is dying. And we need to keep getting it up so we... And I'm not talking about my penis. We need to keep getting it up because we need to go ahead and create more and more people for this place. So we're gonna fill the rest of this in with... oh, this is actually gonna be commercial. There you go. This is commercial, right? No, it's office zones, right? The office zones, which are pretty cool. This seems to be the only... This seems to be not be able to fill this up, because that's go... Oh, fuck it, we're just gonna fill it up. We're just gonna fill it up anyway. Because I want this place to look good, and I want it to be filled up entirely, because that... It just looks nicer, doesn't it? I think it really does. When you fill up everything, all of these things with office areas, and you name it. Also gonna have a really small road leading over here, which we will fill up with other offices and stuff. There you go. And we'll get one right here to connect up that part as well. So let's do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna fill this up with some more offices, and it's gonna be all the office buildings for this area. Hopefully filling up the entire area a bit as well. Go away, abandoned building. Go demolish yourself. I don't really care. There you go. And now we want here. There you go. That's exactly how I wanted it. We want to create a concrete path, because obviously this place is a concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Which there you go. Like the song. We're gonna create a little park right here, where people can just walk about and have a stroll amidst the trees. Anything we can play. We could play some benches right there, probably. Hopefully they can use them as well. That would be really cool if they could actually use them. Like, we've got a small fountain. Don't we have anything bigger? This is a little bit bigger, not that big. There's some small area. It's all a bit small, but I'll take it. They're nice. We'll place one here. Then we'll place one here. Then we'll place one here. I think this seems about right. We'll place one here. And we'll place one here. I think that seems about right. There you go. We're gonna have to delete this tree. There you go. And this tree, and this tree, and this tree, and this tree. Ah, it's fine by me. I'll take it. There you go. People can go about their business, and we're also gonna create a path over here, because there need obviously multiple entrances to one of these places is a good thing. There you go. Is there any way we can sneak in between here? Nope, that's not gonna work out. There you go. They're gonna have to get it from these two. Oh, lantern posts. Oh, that's cool. I love these street lamps. These are really cool. I think these are... we're gonna have to see how that goes. We can do a lot with this. There's a lot of props. That is pretty cool. I'm impressed. Okay, what else have we got? We've got... oh, this is for the supermarkets. There's a lot of cool stuff in here, which I really like. Obviously, if we're gonna place a Ferris wheel. No, kidding. Look at that! The amount of stuff we can place is... What is this? Air control tower. We can just randomly place an air control tower, which is pretty neat, I say. We've got a dog park as well. Okay, for some reason this was entirely red and now is back to normal. I don't know what happened there. How are we doing for medical care? We seem to be okay. We've got lots of that. Okay. So this small little park obviously needs some trees. So that's what we're going to give them. We're going to place some trees around this place. There you go. People can just have a stroll about, you know, relax in between the businesses. Go ahead and You know, make sure that puppy pees in time when they have to bring it to work because the wife doesn't want it indoors during the day because it will piss everywhere and shit in your entire apartment to bits. So they left you with the puppy. You're gonna have to make sure you take care of it. Look at it. The park is looking fabulous. People are just taking a walk through this park. Look, there we go. Here goes Terry Blackwell, which is which works at the Albatross Publishing, which is right there. So he's probably just heading to work, and while he's doing that, he is just making a really slow stroll through the park. Look at that. Look at how relaxed he is. Look at how relaxed he becomes. Look at what he sees. He's just closed off from the entire outer world. He's just going off and oh, there it is again. Even though there's not a lot of buildings there as of yet, which we will make sure there are in a second. Look, and there's someone with a giant dog. That dog was as big as her, which is fairly ridiculous. But I'll take it. Can we? Okay, there we go. I love this. This was a really cool idea. Oh no, no. Why are you here? I never said you could be here. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off even more. Traffic lights are fucking with my life. I am absolutely serious. I hate these bastards to death. And why they keep coming and why they keep rising from nowhere is a mystery to me. I don't know how, when, where, why. Any of that stuff is a mystery to me. I don't know. Right, okay, let's fill this in with office area as well. Even though I'd quite like this to be extra, like totally full. So we're just gonna make a road, which will lead like this. That'll do the trick. Now obviously we're gonna have to remove these again, because for some reason, whenever you place a new road, traffic lights are added everywhere. And even though you can see it causes a bit of mayhem sometimes, otherwise it takes way too long for people to actually realize when it's their turn and when they're able to go. And it takes so long for them to actually go ahead and do something. There we go. We'll just place more office areas over here as well. That's pretty cool. And the rest of this will be filled in with places to live. So we get more people into this town. And it's becoming more and more busy and crowded. And more people are becoming interested in living here. And actually doing that. And of course, for some reason, now that we place those, again, traffic lights have returned. And I don't know why. Oh, even though they were only in one place. I thought I saw them on multiple places. But it's just because there's a lot of signs and stuff. Look at this place. It is becoming more and more fabulous. And I'm loving it so far. We're gonna have to fill up this as well. This is just gonna be one of the farm places. Look at all these billboards and stuff next to the road. That's pretty cool. Farmtopia is doing alright. We're making not as much money anymore. I think it's because Ortopia is just doomed to death, isn't it? I don't know. Is it? I was Little Dubai. Oh god, there's a fire in Little Dubai. That could be catastrophic. You gotta save every building in Ortopia that is even close to burning, because it will destroy us if not. So we're gonna expand Little Dubai over here. Even though I say that, we probably don't want to do that, because that will make sure that that's becoming a really big mess. So far it's making us more than enough money, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. Look at this place, it's so big already. Again, not talking about my penis, but that's where I'm gonna leave it for this episode of City Skylines. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've done a lot of good things. We need to end it with doing something out of school. We need some more education at some point as well. We'll fix that. We'll fix it at some point. It would be cool if we could finish up with a really cool building somewhere, which will actually fit into this giant area, which will be absolutely cool if we could. There seems to be some problems with water connection over here. Yes. Now there's not anymore, or there shouldn't be, at least. Is there like a really cool building that we could place somewhere? What's the... Oh, this club. It's Club Kelvin. The famous club we've talked about often. We've got the Burj Khalifa, which is a really cool building but doesn't really fit in our place. This looks more like it. I think this place could be more fitting in this surroundings right here. I think so, at least. Again, not entirely sure if I'm speaking the truth. I do want a building that's quite big eventually. That's like that rises up between all of them. Like, that's bigger than all of them. So it's actually like a landmark that you can spot from a distance in town. That's what I'm looking for. But it can be like this. That's like over-exaggeratingly big. Like, you need to be able to spot it. This is a perfect building. This is perfect solution to our to the question of what to place. If it will fit anywhere, that is. Because that seems to be the problem at this moment, that it won't fit anywhere. What will be a good place? I mean, this is where our lovely park is, isn't it? Yeah. We don't want to replace the park. We don't want to do anything with that park. That park is like a holy sanctuary to our citizens. Citizens that we never want to get rid of ever in the history of this town. It could fit right here. So let's place it right there. There you go. That looks cool. I like it. It's not as cool as some of the other buildings, but it will do. Like, this is just over-exaggeratingly big. And the other ones are, like, just not big enough. Like, this is a nice length as well. This could work as well. This is a pretty cool building, but it's probably cost us a lot of money. It doesn't actually, but that's okay. Look at this, we've got, like, a stadium. There's so many things we can do, and I'm so looking forward to doing them. But anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave it for this episode. As I said before, this city is becoming more and more beautiful. Look at that. It's really becoming slowly where I want it to be. We're gonna expand like an awful lot. Make sure it's absolutely big. For now, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to set that like button, whatever object is within your reach. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you haven't already. We would really appreciate it. Thank you for your support, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.